Okay, so let's have a quick breakdown of the last week because today is Monday and I haven't recorded anything. I know I have reviewed my last week but didn't record anything, so let's start from the 18th of March 2026. I have taken a trade and it was a good one. It was a profitable one. Yep, let's take a look at that one. So it was short and I would say it was a good trade because I had daily bias for structure in the timing and also for tree setup at the same time. Perfect trade management. So yeah, it was a 5-star by my side. It was a good trade. There was a PPI news. I was scared and prepared for the outcome at the same time. Scared because price were moving in drawdown for at the beginning. I mean, entry wasn't so good, to be honest. So let's take a look at daily. Okay, so on daily I was sitting at this bearish family gap. As you can see, I have waited last 2 days because of so that price can reach this level and have a edge for market structure shift toward the sell side so that I can capitalize on it. So I waited Monday, Tuesday, and at the Wednesday this is where my trade has been activated after having the confirmation on 4-hour time frame. So on 4-hour time frame, as you can see, there ain't really too much. So there ain't really many things in the 4-hour. All I had is this sweep of the liquidity at the buy side. After that, on H1 time frame, what do I have is again build up of liquidity, sweep, break below, and then again sweep in my time window. Obviously I got saved on this one because there wasn't any confirmation for me to jump in at the time. So now let's take a bigger look on it. So here's the one. Range, sweep on liquidity, take sell side liquidity as well, and then my time window begins around here after 5 p.m. price take the liquidity again and break below this order block. I really jumped in this candle even though I should have been waited till this one, but because notice I've been watching in ZAO USD where prices really don't give a fuck about retest, just directly move toward the direction and target. So yeah, it was a tight one because to have bigger risk to reward I have to minimize my SL size. Like here my entry was around this one and SL was maybe, and I had my TP, which is also not the one I really proud of, around this level. Sucks. It shouldn't be around here because I'm right with the daily direction and head time frame is with my side, which is why it would be much better for me to have longer position sizing. And now comes the next one on the same day of taking my profits. So then again short position at the same day, and yeah, let's see, I wouldn't say it was a good trade, it was a bad trade because I executed after my time window. Fear of missing out, it really was the fear of missing out because at the same time I was excited by having that entry and at the same time prepare for outcome. So on daily we do have this bearish engulfing candle, which means we really are looking for targeting this low. Then on 4-hour time frame, what do we have in 4-hour is invert this fair value gap, which at the time I wasn't aware of because my focus was solely on M15 time frame. So yeah, it wouldn't be much better for me to have a look at H4 so that I can be aware of the risk. Now last but not least, on the M15 was very, I mean, there was so much detail in the price. You can see moving around like this, take the liquidity and then shift the structure on here, consolidate for a while, take liquidity below. Wait, let me, okay, really bro? So these were the liquidity in which price has taken and then broken above, you can say, the second market structure shift, and then again price retested, created this candle after taking liquidity. I mean, price is fully supporting this one, and I was still expecting the price to move like this, which is okay because my bias was still bearish according to high time frame, because prices inverted this fair value gap after having this candle, and I didn't even take a look at high time frame after having this setup. And obviously my time window has closed on 8:13 in this one. So yeah, it was bad luck for me because after that I'm not even supposed to look at the chart, but still I did, and yep, that's it. I would say daily pass was with me, 4-hour wasn't with me because price had inverted the fair value gap while showing the disrespect towards sell side. So I had the timing, power of 3. That's arguably one of the worst power of 3 because even after price broken below that engulfing candle, I mean broken below that order block, there was still the fair value gap. It was the same thing like this: fair value gap, order block, price broken below, and here was the fair value gap. Later on price respect this fair value gap, it was just a liquidity, and I got trapped into this one out of my own time zone. Really got fucked. So yeah, there's really nothing much more to say on this one. And there we go, it's Friday. Again another loss, and here's the review on the line side, which is obviously saying entry and exit minute review. It was EURUSD. I haven't selected any. Okay, I haven't selected anything. Maybe everything was selected on Notion. So that day I would say it was more like a range bound day, because on this day price has shifted the structure toward upside, and so I would like, okay, I'm bullish today. And if I look at 4-hour has this big fair value gap, bullish one, and in M15 I simply ready has nothing without this range, liquidity, structure shift toward upside, and then here's the retest entry. Not really proud of, because as you can see in the M15, condition hasn't been so good on this one. Range bound price action from the start, and yeah, it could have been avoided. And who the fuck takes entry after having this huge of market structure shift? So yep, that's it for this week. Ta-da, ta-da.